Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Baylor Bears. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Cuevas. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
So second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the freshman making an impact play there.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. Coverage seat brings down the returner. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bears. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The DB's backing off from the line now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down after the completion.
A lot lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that's a good stop by the defense.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught for the completion. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's brought down out at the 46. It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And they get the completion. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like Arizona will have the first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackle made after just a short gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his... overthrowing it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. The defense backed up against their own end zone. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Launching it. And it's incomplete. Just out of the reach of the receiver. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
On the ground, it's Watkins. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards, only the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They're going to run it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Bears pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. The Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
1st down and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. And at 1st down, they go right back to him.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
As a design quarterback keeper. They get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Makes the catch. It's Watkins. They bring him down after a short game there. And the Bears will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Running out of... He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking downfield, it's Brown. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Bears come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking for some space. It's Watkins. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Close to the tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. We go with a direct snap. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Looks like Arizona will have the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass rush closing in. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching your lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Looking for his back. He flips it to the back across the middle. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. To throw, it's Brown. Tries the right with a quick throw, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. A second down play coming up for this offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
And the Bears pick up enough for a first down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Brown. Who makes the grab?
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He stays alive. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
2nd and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Baylor. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Fighting him off. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's a survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance, cannot